Hey everyone, how's things going? And back, when I was creating a lot of content back in the summer, we would talk about different roles that needed to be nerfed and how to nerf them and how to change things to try and make a more balanced game. Just with the free time I have today, I was continuing to work on the season 4 tier list. And there are 6 roles that I think are a little too powerful that could deserve some nerfs. 5 of the 6 I know what to do with, but maybe, in the discussions of this, we'll figure out something for the 6th role. So, you saw the thumbnail, you know the 6 roles I'm going to talk about. They are the 6 roles that I believe are S tier currently. That is Marshal, Prosecutor, Jailer, Lookout, Seer, Socialite. And I have something for 5 of the 6 right off the bat that we can talk about and discuss in different lengths and whatnot. We did not die night 1, that's been happening a lot more recently, but let's just talk about them. So, let's talk about the easiest one. And I think the easiest one to nerf is Lookout. I know Lookout just received a nerf. I don't think it does enough. Well, so let me back up. I am offering these nerfs as people want town nerfed more, so let's nerf town, rather than I think we need to nerf these. And so, because I love playing Lookout. Lookout's a fantastic role. It is probably my favorite TI to play. But I do know that Lookout is very powerful. So how do we nerf Lookout? Well, the easiest way I think we nerf Lookout is we take the Oracle approach, where you can't check the same person back-to-back nights. So let's say you're trying to look at Mafloso, who's just dying right now. He's toast. And so let's say you're trying to check that guy, check 9. You can do it night 1. You can't do it again night 2, but you could do it again night 3. So you have to alternate. And I think that will help Lookout play a lot. Now, if you have multiple Lookouts, obviously you could just shoot. But I've very rarely run into multiple Lookout at this point. So I think that's the easy way to fix Lookout. For Seer, which is the other TI, and this was another thing I was thinking, because Seer's been nerfed and nerfed and nerfed, and Marshal has just spawned in. And so what can you do to still, because you can't slow down you can't slow down Seer anymore, in my opinion. Otherwise, it is not fun. I think what you would do is, I think you make it to all neutrals are friends with each other. That helps neutrals out more. That helps that lowers the ability for Seer. And what we're trying to do here is when there's 2 people with enemies, you suddenly have, forward motion in town. More people becoming friends with each other allow for that motion to slow down. And so, and it's not a lot, how rare are you going to find 2 neutrals that are friends with each other? Very rarely. But I think, and that doesn't matter, it could be a serial killer and a jester, or that would still work. It could be a serial killer and an executioner, it could be a doomsayer and famine, it could just all neutrals are friends with each other. They bundle them up in the win rates anyway. So that's Seer. The next one is Socialite, which again is Socialites came up from this update. Socialite's a lot more useful. And as I immediately die to the Coven, does not shock me one bit. Socialite is like, how do you slow Socialite down outside of like the same thing? You can't put on this, you can't go on the same people multiple nights. That's like the easy answer. The not, I mean, like, the other easy answer is it doesn't tell you, like, you can't invite people to parties, and it doesn't tell you who visited your target. I think that would be one way to, like, nerf down Socialite, is getting some of the town investigative out of it. And that might be a good way of doing it. The next two that are super easy to discuss, it's just how badly do you want to nerf them? Prosecutor and Marshal. I just had a game I was talking with Mystic and them about, we had a Marshal and a Prosecutor on the same team. I was Marshal, their team was Prosecutor, and we got 6 evils in 2 days and won the game. There were 3 town alive, basically, the match. It was Marshal, Prosecutor, and Lookout. And we beat 8 evils that way, I think. So, my first option, or my first thing I threw out into the chat was, you know, only 1 town power cinematic a day. That doesn't solve the problem, but it slows down town power steamrolling. You could take that a step further and say only 1 revealed town power at a time. If you just want the easy choice of putting a 2 town power cap on, you could do that as well. So those are some things for Prosecutor and Marshal. And then the last one to discuss, and the one that is difficult for me to, you know, pinpoint, because in my opinion, it should be the strongest role is Jailer. Unless you're just going to make it to where Jailer can't jail night 1. But even then, like, maybe, you know, maybe you could put it in the lore like cleaning the jail cell. But jailing night 1 generally hurts Jailer more because you got serial killer to deal with. Now, the easy answer could just be that, you know, you can't jail night 1, you're cleaning your jail cell. I don't think that's fun. I don't think that's a smart way to do it, but that is a way. So, or if you want to limit to 2 executions, that's another thing I've heard. Okay. Or, hear me out, a little bit morbid of a way of nerfing Jailer is when you X someone, you have to take a night to dispose of their body. That could be a way to slow Jailer down as well. So that is just, and this was not like a huge thought up video, just throwing it out there because we're in the off season. Why not have a discussion over it? That is all for me. I'm gonna get out of this game and get into a game where I actually get to play. I hope I will see you again. There's gonna be some more videos up until the new year. And yeah, we'll catch you later.